Do you want the best quality for YouTube videos? Well, stick around and I'm going to show you just how to do that. So a lot of people use expensive recording software such as Fraps, Release Action, DxTory. However, I think OBS Studio is the best video recorder out there. It's so simple to use. It's got a bunch of advanced options, which makes it so that the recording software fits best for your computer's hardware. And yeah, overall OBS Studio is honestly a great recording program. So the first thing you guys gotta do is obviously download it. So you're gonna go onto, Google. I use Chrome, whatever the frick you wanna use. You're gonna go ahead and go onto OBS Studio. Download. I'll leave a link in the description if you're lazy. So this is the site right here. Just go ahead and download it for you. You can see it's on Windows, Mac, and the Penguin. I don't know what that is, Linux or something. Once you get it all installed, as you guys can see, I'm actually using it to record right now. It's giving me my audio bars and my desktop audio. There is no desktop audio, so obviously it's not gonna have any sound coming through. You should have a white theme. So as you guys see on the bottom right, it shows 60 FPS, 11.6% for my CPU usage. I have a really good computer, so it's not really high intense, or it's intensive. All my gaming videos now that are in 60 FPS have all been from OBS, so you guys know how good of a recording software it is. Let's say you don't have a preview. In order to get the preview, you're gonna right click and enable preview. Alright, so you should have the preview like that. So once you guys have all of this, go into settings. Alright, so here your theme is gonna usually be default. That's white. This is what you guys' theme should look like if you installed it. But I use the dark because I think it looks cooler in my opinion. So yeah, the dark one's sick. You don't really have to do anything for this. It doesn't really matter. It's just general things that you can change the theme, the language, all of this. Let's go ahead and copy all this down. This isn't really the good stuff. So for streaming, I will have a streaming video later on, but you don't really have to get into this when you're recording. Alright, so output is the main part of this. So basically what I do is I don't really worry about the streaming. I go into recording. It should say you should be able to hit advanced down. I don't know why it's not letting me do that, but if you go into the advanced section, I mean, it doesn't really matter because the advanced section basically gives you this. So when you go into the recording tab, main thing you want to make sure is your rate control and your bit rate, and all of these we'll get into later. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you use CBR. You could use lossless, but CBR is the best. Obviously it's working. Bitrate, this is important. The better computer you have, the more your computer can handle bitrate. Bitrate is basically how crisp your video is. So obviously lower bitrate, the lower quality the video is going to be. So I keep it at about 4,000. I don't recommend going anywhere below 2,500. Keyframe interval, just keep that at 0. Preset, just keep it default. Profile, you want to make it main, and level auto. Use 2-pass encoding, GPU 0, and that 2. So there's that. Or if you guys want to go into audio, just change all of this. It's your choice. I can't really change anything right now because I'm in a recording, or I'm recording it right now. So hopefully that doesn't affect you guys too much. It's really straightforward. So next thing for audio, your desktop audio device, I keep it speakers, or you can hit default as well, but I just keep it speakers to stay safe. I don't have a secondary desktop audio device. That would be kind of crazy. Next, I got my main mic, which is the Turtle Beach P11 headset. Yeah, I know I'm a noob. And then the rest basically stays how it is. You don't really change anything. Video, another important thing. So you want to, as you guys can see, it's currently active, so I can't really change the settings, but base canvas, you can make it 1920 by 1080, or 720p is 1280 by 720. The output scaled resolution, you want to keep it the same. So if you have 1280 by 720, keep it that. 1080p, keep it 1920 by 1080. Downscale factor, I keep it at length sauce or sharpening scale 32 samples. That for me works the best, and it gives me the most frames, or it doesn't lag at all for me. Another thing I do is for frame rate, you want to keep it at 30 or 60. Most people on YouTube nowadays use 60, so just keep it at 60. Hotkeys, this is your option. So streaming can be F11, recording can be F9. Or you choose what you want to do. You can make it alt escape. I don't really care. The advanced portion is really important, so there's not really anything you really change. So process priority is above normal. You can make it high as well if you want your computer can handle that. Vendor is direct 3D 11. Color format NV12. YUV color space is 709, and the color range is full. And the rest is usually all default, so that should do it. Apply, okay. Now when you're trying to get into a scene, you want to add, or you can add a scene, And then when you get a scene, you hit that scene, you have sources. You can add any of these, and you should be able to add. So let's say a game capture, you can add a game capture. And let's say you find a game, so let's say League of Legends, you're playing that, you add game capture, and then it should say add existing. League of Legends should be down there. If you want to add a monitor, or you want to record your desktop, you go to add, and you can go into display capture, and your display should be right there. So yeah, that is the best OBS settings. If you guys want me to make one for a, I know it's really short, but it's really that simple. You just have to copy and paste my settings. That's about it. Maybe tweak them here and there if your computer can't handle it. But maybe, depending on this video, I might make a, because I used to have a really bad laptop and I used to use OBS and that used to work perfectly fine too. So maybe I might end up making a best OBS settings for a crappy computer. I don't know. Who knows what the future holds. Yeah, if this helped you guys out, please subscribe and like the video, do all that cool stuff, and I'll see you guys in another video.